Hey there, quick note from D Deadly Plum Jelly editing right here. Small problem, I had my window wide open during the entirety of this recording. So if you hear the occasional screaming or sound or something that doesn't seem right outside my window, don't worry, that's just the city that I live in. You'll be fine, don't you worry. Anyway, please enjoy my video. Hey guys, welcome back to another Stardust video, and today's video I am playing the Execubitor carrier. It's a tier 5, end of the line, Republic carrier on the Star Wars tech tree. You can see here, it's located here. It's all the way down here. You have to go through so many ships just to get to this one. But I can tell you, this ship is basically an oversized Venator. It's classed as a carrier, but it's more like a battle carrier. And I will say, most people don't understand what the characteristics of a battle carrier. It is not a brawler, it's a mid-range carrier. Long-range carriers would be like the APOC or the Consolidator, ones that don't have very good offensive weaponry, but this has quite good offensive weaponry. You can see here it has a lot of Republic medium and large turbo lasers, and even enhanced Republic turbo lasers. And it has super large turbo lasers. Like, it has the capabilities to take out other brawlers, combined with its fighters and bombers. It can do insane amounts of damage. It can do like 18,000 damage per second to a ship if all its bombers and all its guns are all firing on that one ship. It can do insane amounts of damage. It's reasonably quick, and its maneuverability is shockingly horrible. But that's because this ship is actually massive for what it is, and it has decent health for a carrier. Like 105 HP and 105 shield HP is really good. Of course, because it's actually pretty good, it does have 150-second respawn time, which is quite long. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Do I recommend getting it? Yeah, it is quite the grind. You have to grind through the Lucre Hulk, which is probably one of the worst carriers in the game. I wouldn't recommend like Lucre Hulk. I wouldn't recommend getting the battleship if you want to get an Executor, because it takes a long time. I think the Executor is like 10 million XP or something. I haven't checked. It's a all I remember, it was a painful grind, but once you get it, it is worth it. It's a battle carrier. It's a battle carrier, not a brawler. It's a mid-range carrier. That way, you're not in the front line, but you're not in the very rear, because you can actually attack. Of course, open maps like this isn't very good, but things like Phantom Wreck is pretty good, because if it's domination in Phantom Wreck, you can sit right below the point, and you can act like a carrier still. But if a brawler or another carrier or another ship tries to come over the top to try and attack you, you can immediately intercept them and basically ruin their entire career. But anyway, let's get on to the gameplay. So there's an Asuka, DDS, and a Cradle. Okay. And the epic release. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. It has, it's a chunky boy. Chunky boy. What is this guy doing? Who's he going after? What? Does this man realize what I am? I don't think he knows that I can actually do quite a bit of decent damage as a carrier. Like, I'm like an oversized battle carrier. Yeah, that went as well as I thought it would. Really, bro. This is like this is an oversized Venator, basically. An oversized Venator with like twice the health. So I swear, if they are just going to keep charging in this server, I swear to Christ, bro. Let's just press intercept. Do they have fighters out? They do have fighters out. What do they have? Is the real question. There's 3 of them. Huh. There's 3. Okay. Oh, snap. That's a FOMO. Yeah, I'm probably not going to get through that, but, if this Star Destroyer really wants to charge, then he could be my guest. There's a high chance New over there. Nukes, Wib. Nuke's whip. He's gonna come over here with his ships now and be like, haha, lol. Buddy, what is your plan? What do you think is gonna happen? You're gonna turn the corner, and Executor is just staring you. Look at the damage. I basically do like a low brawler, basically. Yeah, like a tier 4 brawler or something. Wow, that did a lot of damage to me, and it's really helpful having a DDS here because DDSs are kind of broken, man. Honestly, bro, that did like nothing to me. Okay, absolutely nothing. So you can see here, Executor is quite good at taking out other ships. Like, well, I know that's a tier 3 ship charging me, but like, you can see how much damage I was doing there. About 8,000 damage, like at the biggest salvos every now and then. What is this guy doing? Is this that destroyer again? No, it's that ship there. It's that Republic ship with the 2 ion cannons, which are honking massive. What is their plan? I don't get it. I've seen like recently I've seen loads of mid-tier players joining max tier servers, and they think, oh, you get more XP to grind here. No, you don't. You just are playing against ships that have more health and are bigger, and therefore you can do a lot more damage a lot quicker. And there we go. Wow. Let me just take a quick sip of my tea. I mean, hot chocolate. Nah, tea's disgusting, mate. Think a British man drinking tea? Nah, bro. Eating hot chocolate. Drinking hot chocolate. None of that instant just add water hot chocolate. Nah, bro, that's disgusting. Why would you have that? I'm having the pure whole milk, blue capped bottled milk chocolate from Cadbury's chocolate. Like, the Galaxy stuff is disgusting. Cadbury's is just, I need to have it again. It's addictive, man. I bought I have like 4 hot chocolates a day. 4 hot chocolates a day. And I bought like if you've ever been to a cafe or like a Starbucks or like like a Costa or something, they always in the back they'll have a bunch of pots, and like one's for vanilla, one's for mint, and then one's caramel. And I bought a caramel like syrup, and it's delicious with caramel. Oh snap! That's an armored boy. I just want to wait for him to come a little bit closer. I can actually hit him, I think. Yeah, just about. Oh, we need to help our boy. We need to help our boy. The cradle is going at him. Fire the torpedoes! And I get my left side turbo lasers all firing. Yeah, you can see. I knew they were going to attack us. He's bait. He's one ginormous piece of bait, basically. What they're trying to do is for us to go to attack him, and leave us defenseless. And then for the Thermo and the Epoch to come here with their fighters and bombers and kill us. Not really turning out how I think they wanted it to, but, you know, can't get what you always want. Yeah, the thing is, that cradle, he's doing like, that cradle there is like a multiplier, it's like a quarter, if you know what I mean. Like, let's say the Nishami that came along was doing 1,000 damage. The cradle's always healing like 250 of that, so it basically slows down the amount of damage he does, and he's pretty much healed. And that cradle pretty much won't die. He has a DDS and an Executor and a Lucre Hulk right next to him. They'd had to like banzai into there, and there's an Asuka too, so it's a little broken. Although, like, people like cradles are cheap. They're cheap to get. It's a cheap healing ship. Like, the only other real healing ship was a Golan, which you need like like 6 million XP on like the Golem 3, or you get the MC85, which is also very, very expensive. So it's actually kind of cool. We've got a cheap healing ship now. It is on the Halo tech trees. A lot of people, as you can see here, main Star Wars. Half the team are Star Wars ships, but not gonna lie, bro. This style ship, not even that bad, bro. The problem is with most carriers though, is they're really hard to grind on. Normally if I play a carrier, I'll activate one of my like 200% boosters, because I typically don't die, especially on maps like this, and I just act as defensive. Because there's not much else you can do. You try and charge up, you need like your entire team coordinating with each other to go and attack this person. Everyone go on intercept and attack this one individual. That's what you need to happen, but it rarely happens. That is an Eternal Promise and an Obi-Wan attacking. And to take a quick victory sip of my hot chocolate before we engage in this glorious battle. Oh, the Eternal Promise is raring to go. I was thinking maybe that ISD was slowing down to kind of wait for them to come around the corner, but he isn't. He is coming around. I think it's a bit laggy though, you know, classic carrier map. Can't get away from the lag. I think, yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's a guy at our spawn. Yeah, problem is we have quite a lot of carriers back here. Like in my eyes, in the Moon map, like you should only really charge if the enemy's carriers don't have lots of defenses themselves. But if it's like an Executor and like a DDS, an Ahsoka, a Lucrehulk, Arizona, a Secutor, you're gonna need quite a lot of brawlers to do serious damage there. And like combined, we don't all do much damage. Like individually, we don't do that much damage, but combined, we're doing like 20,000 damage a set, like every 3 seconds or so. So it literally does nothing. They just charged up, they lost 2 ships, and nothing's happening. And I'm just sitting here on defense, intercepting things, grinding up my XP. If you activated like a 200% booster and you got a million XP, a million score, sorry, you'd get like 500,000 XP, which is a lot. Like, don't underestimate the power boosters. See that guy, he's coming over the ridge, he's coming over the moon, but his guns aren't in firing range yet because his shield acts as like a bubble, so I can shoot just above that bubble. He can't fire it yet. You can see here some of my shots are landing through. As he comes around the corner more, I can pump in more. There we go, 9,000 damage. He still can't technically fire on me yet. Now he's coming around, nearly around the corner. I have auto aim on, but I don't want to stop firing, otherwise my team will be in a bit of a small problem. Okay, C's firing, halt firing. I'm going to move up because I can afford to move up because I have the health to do that. Set defense on that guy there. I don't know why he's risking it a lot. That's a big risk being that close. I think I'm just going to charge now. The game's pretty much over. They're not going to kill me. I'm an Executor. End of the line tier 5 carrier. Highly unlikely they'll do anything to me. And yeah, that will pretty much wrap up an Executor in an Executor video. Of course, it's carrier gameplay. There's not much I can really do with carrier gameplay because it's a bit weird because sometimes you can be on the offensive, but if the enemy team are just camping around the corner with a bunch of tier 5 carriers themselves, being on the offensive is really hard. So you can see there, if I had 200% booster activated, I'd get over 500,000 XP from this one game. That goes for any carrier really. But yeah, that is Executor gameplay. I hope you enjoyed this video. My next video will be on the Liberator here. I'm going to just speed run through all these Republic tier 5 ships. But yeah, If you enjoyed the video, please remember, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.